It's good now.
Kickers don't really practice. Right?
Hey, man. Hey, man.
They have a lot.
I'm tired of the kicker disrespect,
I ain't
bro.
gonna hold y'all. Went in, they drinking coffee.
I'm tired of the disrespect, bro.
They in there with their coffee, legs kicked up.
Because at the end of the game,
chilling.
at the end of the game, who y'all gonna call?
Yes,
Who y'all gonna call?
Hey, yeah, you're right.
By the way, just so we're clear, we get this out of the way, I'm a big Ohio State fan. Huge. I don't like Alabama.
You know we beat y'all. That's how I got my first natty.
I don't like Alabama. In fact, I hate Alabama.
Y'all want to talk about something? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
He's a pro.
Let's talk about that program. Bro, like, when people say that, it's just like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's programmed. I just feel like, you know, like when you get there, you endure a lot and you got to grow up real quick. You know what I'm saying? So like,
right away, I heard his, by the way, I did hear, I mean, Nick is the greatest college football coach. I do not like Nick Saban, again, for the record. I'm a Ohio State fan. But Nick is the greatest college football coach by far, I think. But I heard it's really hard. Like, he really, really, like, and is it day one right away they put the discipline in?
Yeah, day one. It's hard. Like, I early enrolled, and I came when that 2019 season when they lost, like, I think they lost like 2 games, and he was like on a whole different level.
Oh, he was on one?
He was on one. So I walked in, and that was like my first workout there. We had fourth quarter, and I was like, bro, this is why they so good. And I was rethinking myself. I was like, you sure this is where you want to be at? But it paid off.
It paid off.
I was about to ask, what was that culture shock like? Because when I went from high school to college, we had a coach that was kind of like that too. And I would call my mom every day like, Mom, I don't want to be here. I want to go home, so.
Yeah, for me, like my high school coach, they did a really good job. So like in high school, like I was one of those type of kids where like at practice, like I didn't mess up a lot. But what they did, like they took it upon themselves. Like if I messed up on one thing, they blew it out of proportion, like embarrassed me.
That's the sending message to the other guys. Has nothing to do, exactly. That's the coach do.
Players, I don't want to say put up with it. Players go there because of the rings, right? Because you know the system works. If I go there and do my thing, I have a chance to end up in the seat you're in, being pro. Like, do you realize that, like, your freshman year, day one?
Yeah. So I feel like it's 2 things. Like, when people say Alabama's not for everybody, it's really not for everybody. So the guys that just go there for the rings, those are usually the guys that don't make it. But the ones that can tough it out and have that mental maturity to go in there and handle their business, those are the ones that do good.
And well, how does Alabama handle, because when did NIL start?
Right after my freshman year, after
your freshman year. How does Alabama, do they want y'all doing deals? Because y'all, Alabama, y'all the New York Yankees of college football, right?
They've been having Dodge Challengers for a minute and everything.
But how do they handle it?
I wish all y'all could get scholarships so y'all can go see what really go on.
I want to know what really goes on.
They ain't paying you. Like, he don't care. He don't care if you the 5-star recruit, the best. Coach Saban don't care, but it's really more, it's not through Alabama, so people usually go through like different agencies to go get in the deals and stuff like that. Like,
so y'all all hire y'all agency?
Yeah. I mean, Coach Saban, he was like, I think this is a good opportunity for you to go make money and help your family out at an early age. But as far as like them themselves,
they stay out of it. And obviously do you know his story? He dropped out. He had a scholarship.
Sure.
And was like, I'm out.
Yeah. So basically, I was faced with the choice of, I had a successful channel at the time, and I was able to monetize my channel. And it was either.
But how much were you making on your channel? Not much.
It wasn't a lot. I mean, back then, we wasn't getting none really from school, so it was something. I probably made like $2,000 in a month. Which
money to college.
Yeah. They gave me like.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's great.
$2,000 in college is a lot.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
You're the man. And then, but the NCAA told you had to make a choice, right?
Yeah, they basically told me that since I was getting paid for my name, image, and likeness, that wasn't allowed, and it could make me ineligible. So I had to either pick my scholarship or pick my YouTube channel. And if I picked my YouTube channel, give up my scholarship, I can't play anymore. If I pick my scholarship, it's basically donate all the money back, delete all your posts on social media, clear all your things out, and just keep playing ball. It was gut-wrenching, man. I cried a lot of nights, I ain't gonna lie to you. Seeked advice, talked to a lot of people, heard a lot of things, got a lot of hate, but at the end of the day, I picked what was right in my heart and right with my gut.
And based on your jewels,
A little
made the
son.
right
Hey, I
choice,
was
bro.
coming.
You feel me?
I was coming on a shot, man. Hey, you gonna be stunting tomorrow, my boy.
If they say you're Jewels, we know how it took. You made the field goal.
I've been blessed, man. I've been blessed.
You got 6 of y'all?
5 older sisters.
Five
Yeah.
older.
And your pops played college football?
Nah, I'm the first person in my family.
Oh, really?
No, I just want to double down on that. 5 older
That's rough.
sisters.
And by the way, sisters is rough.
I'm telling you, they're worse than brothers. They're worse than brothers.
Well, it's easy for us now to sit here and be like, you're the Terminator, and I don't know if it was always like that for you in terms of knowing you were going to end up in this seat, no pun intended. Was there ever a like, oh shit moment, like, I could go all the way?
Yeah, honestly, if I could sit here and tell you, I wouldn't lie to you, like, could I see any of this coming? Absolutely not. And I made goals, but none of these goals said NFL to this year. Like, none of these goals. Like, for me, I just wanted to go in Alabama and work my butt off every day. Like, that's it, and compete. And I guess with just doing all that and just believing in God and having faith with God, he put some favor over me, and I'm sitting here, so I can just say I'm very blessed.
Your whole career, whether you've realized it or not, has led you to this moment, being drafted.
This is how I think about it. I haven't made it. I got here. I haven't made it until I'm done. That's how my mindset is. I'm working every day, like, no matter, like, the person behind me taking my position. Like, that's how I was at Alabama. Through all the accolades, through all the awards, everything, like, I just got here. I never played an NFL snap. I've never been in an NFL building, so I haven't made it anywhere. I'm just arrived at my, my destination I want to be at, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm approaching that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Hey, bro, I love your mindset, bro.
I love his mindset.
In Atlanta, it was like, we in the city, so it's like, next door is Magic City. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to make curfew? No, I'm not.
So you'll go, your name will get called tomorrow. Friday morning you'll go
at
somewhere.
5 a.m.
How long will you stay there typically? It's a press conference.
So press conference, like sign,
And then how long before you report?
like a week. So they'll probably give you like a week.
Just a week?
Yeah, it's like get all your stuff together. And then you got
right
like the
to it.
rookie.
Oh, yeah, rookie minicamp. Rookie minicamp was like,
Yeah.
Right away.
the vets chilling.
Vets ain't showing
vets
The
up.
vets ain't showing up.
They're like, y'all rookies, get back in.
Oh, yeah, rookies, they in there looking.
They just want to see you, dude. They want to put eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? They want to put eyes on you.
Yeah.
You also got some money in your pocket now, too. They want you around. They don't want you just...
But for rookie minicamp, you probably stay in a hotel. You just get a
I
hotel.
think,
Hotel.
everybody,
Yeah.
even because you going first round.
Yeah.
So when I came out 2014, the first round guy was Bradley Roby, and he was a DB. It was cool because we was roommates. That was my boy. So he took care of me. So I was like an undrafted guy with the first round guy.
Yeah.
So I got a little more perks.
The stuff that was falling off the truck, you was picking
Oh
up.
yeah, no, and I was like,
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Georgia Tech.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So my coach, my running back coach, Deestroying,
Oh yeah, he's the
has
GOAT.
he ever like came back around?
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's
hilarious.
the GOAT,
Oh, he's a running back coach at UT?
Yeah, he is now.
Got it.
That's my dude.
But you grew up in Atlanta like you?
I actually grew up in D.C.
Oh, you grew up in D.C.?
Yeah, so when I came to Atlanta, it was like culture shock. And
What
then
was the biggest thing?
I was expecting you went to Texas, so y'all, it's like a college
Yeah,
atmosphere.
college atmosphere, yeah.
Tech is like in the city.
Yeah. It's not right downtown. I know
It's
exactly what
downtown. I like playing away games more than home games
Yeah.
because I got that college experience.
Oh.
But in Atlanta, it was like
You're in
we
the
in the
city.
city, so it's like. Next door is Magic City. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to make curfew? No, I'm not. Sorry.
I got no chance.
I'm sorry.
Texas is interesting because Austin is not a college town, but it kind of is.
Yeah, because it's
like one of them towns.
Because like the same. So you got Texas, and then you have downtown. The thing that makes it a college town is because there's like 60,000 kids that go to Texas.
Well, in Denver, my rookie year, I was on like 4 different teams.
In 1 year?
1 year.
Your rookie year?
My
you was
rookie
on
year.
14?
Wait, how?
1 month. I broke like 4 leases. All right, so don't worry about it. But Denver, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I know we're gonna be nice. We stayed in the Ramada Inn.
Wait, hold up.
They had Peyton Manning in the Ramada Inn.
What's going on? I'm going the wrong way.
Come on,
here.
man. I'm going backwards.
Now, I was reading about you earlier. You also want to be like more than a football player, obviously. And your thing is acting, right?
Yeah.
You always wanted to do that, or that was since you met Matthew McConaughey?
No, that was since like my freshman year at high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I wanted
Drama was your thing.
Do it.
Nah,
Yep.
like that. That's what I transitioned to that once I retired.
But did you want to do that?
Oh yeah, always.
Always. So you always wanted that.
No doubt. Yeah.
Have you taken
Yeah. So I take acting classes
right now?
Oh wow.
Yep. So I'm like, at Texas, I'll take a lot of acting classes, try to get in the ropes, and they were fun to me, because I was gonna take them to see if I liked it. But the teachers were cool, they got me comfortable.
So your acting class, my acting classes was like my talent shows as a rookie. I was still a rookie that year, so the rookie talent show.
Yeah.
So
You
Denver.
had to do it 4 times.
You did it
Yeah,
every time?
Denver had a talent show. Baltimore had a talent show.
Okay.
Jacksonville had a talent show. And Carolina had a talent show. So I was on tour. You feel me? I was on tour.
had a show.
I was on tour.
Yeah, you wasn't a rookie. You was getting cut on purpose.
Yeah. It was all for
Low-key,
It's all a
playing.
blessing now, though. It's all a
Yeah,
blessing.
it's all
a
playing.
blessing.
So what
thank
was you
God
doing
for-
at those talent shows?
So I would make fun of the DBs, coaches.
You think that's why you got cut, maybe?
So, okay, so look, when I got cut from Denver, I was like, maybe I was laughing a little too much, And then in Baltimore, I was like, I'm gonna be quiet. I was gonna be quiet. And then Steve Smith Sr. was gonna body slam me.
You impersonated him or what did you
I
do?
made a couple plays in practice on him. So I was feeling good. It's like, I'm a rookie. I'm trying to make this, I'm trying to stay here.
Talking smack.
I ain't say nothing. I just kind of
Give a look.
he was like, hey, Young, you leave your arm in there again, son, I'm breaking. My last name Young, so he said Young. So I was just like, man, come on, man, it's nothing. Then I walked by, I said, that's Steve Smith.
What type of actor do you want to be? Drama, action?
Yeah, like drama, action, maybe rom-com.
Okay.
Can you do an impersonation of Matthew McConaughey, by the way? I know you spent a lot of time with him.
His personality is super normal. On camera, he's obviously just go with the flow.
Funny and cool.
Yeah.
Like, what is all right.
Yeah.
And he talks like that.
Medell, Gade, Rio, Martini,
Bijan,
Akalasa.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
Something like
exactly.
that,
Very,
you know?
very, very
Little bit,
mellow.
yeah.
Yes,
Very
that's
mellow.
yes.
You're gonna go first round. There might be 2
Yes.
undrafted running backs
That's
there
true.
as well because there's a need.
Yeah.
Look out for the brother. You know what I mean? If you see him in the corner stealing Gatorades to go home, help him out,
got him.
man. I was taken to go plates. My signing bonus was $5,000. After tax, $3,500. You just want me to bleed through my $35? Come on, man.
Guys, appreciate it. San Bernardino, because Rancho is out there too.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Because of Friday.
Right.
Remember on Friday they lived in
Of
Rancho
course.
Cucamonga?
It's not like that.
You from Rancho, right?
Well, I went to high school there, yeah.
Anytime you tell someone you're from there, they're like, oh, like the movie.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, he's there. Like, nah, fam.
Not at all,
The
fam.
no locked doors, yeah. Nah, I don't know none of them people.
Did you go to the same high school all 4 years?
I did, yes, sir.
And when did you start starting in high school?
I didn't play till my junior year.
And was you a quarterback the whole time?
Yeah, I've been playing quarterback since I've been, probably 5, 6 years old.
And then when did you hit the college scene? When did colleges start hitting you like?
Started my junior year, got hurt the first game of the year, missed 5 games, came back, went undefeated, won our league, lost to the number 3 team in the country, was Corona Centennial at the time. After that game, I had got offered from Mel Tucker at Colorado.
Oh, Mel was on it early.
Yeah, for
Mel
sure.
good.
That was your
sure.
first offer?
He's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, wow.
So I ended up playing them COVID year. My first touchdown in college was a 50-yard run, and it was against Mel at Michigan State.
I remember that.
So I went up to-
By the way, I watched
Yeah.
every snap you ever played
For
at Ohio
sure.
State. You know that.
So I went up to him after the game, and I shook his hand. I said, thank you for putting trust in me. He was the first one. So
What was the biggest adjustment for you from high school to playing college?
really just the culture of Ohio. I mean, being a Cali dude, it's tough. Sunlight is really real to where that vitamin D it helps you get up every day and have something to do. when it's cloudy out there and you're not used to that, it's kind of tough, man. Actually, I'm very appreciative of it because now that's what I'm coming into the league. So
yeah, that's my theory on this. My theory is I get you like, oh, I grew up in the sun. It's gonna be cold. It could be cold and snowy in Columbus in November, December. But when you get to the league, you got to deal. So you might as well get an early taste of it.
that was my mindset. Was like,
Was that's what you was thinking?
It was one of them. I mean, the first one was like, man, how hard can I make it on myself to like be better? And Ohio State wasn't gonna be easy. I had another quarterback I came in with that I knew I was gonna play early.
And Justin was there when you got there. He was the starter.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yeah. So Justin was the starter. I was the backup, and next year they brought somebody else in. Quinn Ewers, the Texas quarterback, was the #1 player I think ever ranked in high school.
Yeah, the highest ranked ever.
Yeah, they brought him like a week in the fall camp, which is training camp for us, and I kind of felt disrespected. So.
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Did they talk you through it?
They told me the day he came.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's gonna ask. There's something interesting hearing, like, even in high school, you didn't start till your junior year.
Right.
You weren't promised anything at Ohio State. You had to compete. Do you expect the same? Is that your mindset going into the pros? Like, you're not gonna be handed anything day one?
Right, 100%. I definitely think like everything that I've done in my life has been earned, never given. And I pride myself on that. I think that's why I kind of have a chip on my shoulder a little bit. Like I have that dog in me just because I know I've been counted out multiple times. They brought in a guy 2 weeks before our first game, and I thought I was the guy. That just shows you, man, it's a business at the end of the day. And now I'm doing it for myself. I know the business that I'm in, that it is, in a sense, cutthroat.
How did, by the way, being at Ohio State, because you were there probably 2 years before NIL started?
I came in, my freshman year we didn't have it, my second year we did.
How did it change like life as a college student for you?
Oh, I have a funny story. So I came in to the All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas, that we all played in high school for the All-Star game. And my mama just gave me like $200. And so I took the $200 and I like balled out at the mall when I got to San Antonio. And that's all the money I had. And so getting to college, I had like $10. And I didn't have like no toiletries. I didn't have
nothing.
I didn't have much. So I like the first night, and my mom is mad that I did this. She's like, you dummy, like you should have spent your money. Like my mom is amazing, bro. She's hilarious. She's
like, Mom, I don't got no deodorant, but I got some fresh ass sneakers.
Right. So I'm laying on the kind of like a prison mat. There's a dorms are built. Yeah. So I had that, but
Well, you didn't even have sheets?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I was struggling, man.
And then NIL kicked in.
So NIL kicked in,
right when you were your first year starting, right?
Right. So July 31st, 2021, I remember the date. I was jumping for joy. I was finna kill it.
506 p.m.
Yeah.
That wire hit.
Right, I was finna kill it. I'm like, I'm finna kill it, but the person I'm in, I'm very methodical, and I think about what I do before I do it. So I didn't accept nothing. I had dudes hitting me up, I want to do this with you, that.
How did you figure out who was gonna help you figure that part of it, like the business out?
So like with Brian, like I always watch the shop. So like when he talks about like building a team, that was like kind of my mindset when NIL came out. I need to build a team. So the first guy that actually hit me up was Brian Burney, my marketing guy with Athletes First, and then my guy David Mulligetta. So I signed with them through Justin Fields.
And this is your sophomore year, so you're still, how old are you? Your sophomore year.
18.
Yeah, so you're making grown man decisions at 18, yeah.
100%.
Sure.
Like it took a process for me to get kind of used to the whole thing. So when they came along, it made everything a lot easier.
It helped you get everything in place.
100%.
I just thought of something as I'm hearing your trajectory or your journey. There's a chance you start day one on whatever team you go to, right? That would be the first time in your career. You know, have you thought through that, like what that may be like your first day, a team handing you the ball?
I mean, it's in me, not on me. Like everything I'm doing, like people always ask me, like,
love that.
Man, are you like surprised or are you shocked or are you nervous? Like, I'm not nervous really anything. Like, when I feel like I'm walking in my purpose from God. And of course, it's gonna be a transition. It's gonna be something you learn from, but I'm gonna go in with complete confidence in myself and what I know God put into me.
Love that.
But now when you go to the league, you're gonna walk in the locker room as a super high pick, maybe the #1 pick. How do you think about like asserting your leadership? Have you thought about how you go through that process of like getting with the vets and getting them to eventually want to follow you and you be the leader?
For sure. I think that's the beauty of the NFL is like being a quarterback, man, that's being a leader and a coach on the field.
Exactly.
So
From
it's
day
something,
one.
again, like I think I'm a natural born leader. Like you guys, my friends, like I don't play around. Like I'm very, I don't play. Like I'm very self-disciplined. I don't need nobody to get me up. I don't need nobody to convince me to go work out. Like I'm gonna go on my own and do what I gotta do. And I think that kind of that mindset and that tenacity is gonna gravitate people towards me.
And by the way, you and Bryce, y'all been connected forever.
Right.
Y'all gonna be like grumpy old men together. Cause he from Southern
Pasadena,
yeah. Yeah, y'all been connected y'all just gonna be connected forever, huh? It's just you and him. Y'all friends though, by the way?
Yeah, that's my brother, man.
That's your
my
brother. That's
yeah.
dope. That's dope. I still wish we'd have kicked their ass. I hate all that.
I know.
Man. Still,
They got us good.
I can't help it, man. By the way, did they get it right giving the Heisman to Bryce that year?
Great
Tell the
question.
truth. Tell the truth.
I'm gonna keep
This
it
is
real.
shot. You can't lie.
Yeah, nah.
I don't
lie.
think so.
I don't think so either.
That's what
I think, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm
agree.
gonna keep it all the way G-real. I haven't really said this out loud. But if I don't lose that Team Up North game, or we don't lose that game, I win the Heisman 2 years in a row. Yeah, man, that's tough.
That's tough. But you're one of the best to ever play at Ohio State.
Thank you.
Sure.
I appreciate that. Thank
Have
you.
fun, man.
Yes, sir.
Fun and
This is my personal massager right
Yeah,
here.
that
You
arm.
always doing that.
We gotta keep that arm right, baby.
I was trying to rap to Tom Brady so much. I'm like, Tom, what's good? Like, he getting the play and stuff. I'm like, Tom, what up? You good? What's up with you? Like, you know. And he might give you one little, and then he just back. You know, like, he like, who is it? Like, what's going on?
Chase, you said something, because this is your second time on the shop. We had you on the shop before, so welcome back. You said something in that episode that, I don't know if you remember, what really stuck with me. And I think, you know, maybe he knows this, maybe not, but I think it could be valuable for him. You said you're going to be where your feet at. Right? Can you talk on that a little bit, please?
Get a good, solid circle around you, right? Be at where your feet at, bro. When you come in here, bro, it's gonna be a lot of outside noises. It's good, it's gonna be highs and lows, and that's life. That's what I had to learn. Life is highs and lows. I feel like being where your feet at, bro, you're not worrying about the past, and you're not worrying about the future. And, you know, if you worry about just the moment and just take care of the moment, everything gonna take care of itself.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that for real.
Yeah, bro.
I like that.
You excited, nervous?
Yeah,
How you
no,
feel?
I mean, I think for me, like, I'm just, grateful's the word for me, you know what I mean? I've been waiting on this day for 16 years.
Wow.
And now I'm here, like, man, it's all God. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So to be here, I'm excited, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get to go work against the best now, you know, whether it's in practice on Sundays, man, I'm hyped.
You hyped for
I'm
it?
hyped, you know?
And your mom's grocery bill come way down now. You can afford your own damn grocery bill.
Yeah, now it's on me. Now I told her a couple weeks ago, I'm like, you know, does that mean the phone bill's on me now? Nah, I gotta.
All that go to you.
Yeah.
All that go to you, no, exactly.
That's the feel good part, though.
That's the best part?
You get to do that, you know, for your mom, stuff like that. You're gonna start to like it.
Do you still remember that feeling?
Yeah,
Draft
I still feel young, man.
You are.
Cause you know, I know
are.
I'm young, but you know, and just in terms of, because I got injured, I didn't get to play all of. I'm going on year 4, but I just didn't get to play all of my years still.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm still feel like I just.
You ready to go? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So grind when you get here.
Is it different? How much different will it be from college to the league? Is it a big?
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different in the way of watch who you hang with. I would say that. You know, it's everybody in the league. They not working like you. You know, some dudes get to the league, they chill. Some dudes have in their mind their whole life, they just want to get there. I just want to get there. I just want to go first round.
See what it's like. Yeah.
You know, some people, they get there, but then it's like, now what? What's gonna motivate you now? So you can't have that mentality, man. You gotta go in there and work.
I think the way that we're coached at Ohio State, I think prepares for that. I mean, as soon as you get in there, they put you in that fire. And for you, it was with you and Sam Hubbard. For me, it was me, Josh Myers, with Wyatt Davis, playing no games. No games. Out the gate.
Every
you know
day.
what I mean?
That's my class.
Your dad played in the league, right?
He did, yeah.
Has he been helping you? You think that's gonna help you better with the transition?
I don't have a connection with him at all.
Oh, got it.
He grew up on the west side of Chicago, the gangbanging and stuff like that. And he went to JUCO, then he went to Miami University, and he still made it to the league as a 5th-round pick. Against all those odds, he still made it.
Yep.
So to me, I used it as like motivation from afar. As soon as I came to existence, he started to become more non-existent. Now he take care of my mom and my sister and I. So I feel like sometimes I do wonder like what I look like as a player. I think about that if he was around with that NFL experience he got, just having that in the crib, you know?
Exactly.
So,
But you started a foundation also in high school, right?
I did. I've always told my mom when I get money, when I get in the league, I'm gonna give my money out to help other people out to be in a position like me. One day my mom, my sophomore year, was like, how come we just don't start our own foundation? She helped file the 501(c)(3) nonprofit stuff. We started to get that started, and then we got into college with NIL. it made it boom. You know what I mean? Because now I'm making real partnerships. Nah, you would have killed that.
You would have killed
that. You would have killed that. You would have killed that.
You
would have killed that.
Used that
Like I
little
told
money.
y'all, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I wouldn't have. Might not be.
Different
I'm glad
hustle.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
you're
have,
right.
man.
So before we get out of here, I know there's Ohio State brotherhood.
For sure.
Right?
I ain't played Ohio State, but I'm in it.
I know you're in it. You're in it, captain of it. I know off the field, y'all will help each other, and he can call you, and you can call him, all that. If and when this lineup happens in the pros, what can we expect?
I feel like everybody I go up against is a dog fight because I'm bringing.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean.
And do you talk when you out there, Chase?
Hell yeah.
From snap one?
Snap one.
The defensive line always talk more, but they say some offensive line be nasty.
I don't even talk. I just
you don't
breathe.
talk. A dude who don't talk to me, I'm gonna keep rapping to you.
Keep talking
I'm
to
gonna
you.
keep talking to you. So you ain't gonna talk today? Why?
That's usually how it goes. They just talk.
I'm gonna keep talking.
They still
I'm gonna keep talking. You feel it.
But do offensive linemen ever talk back? Not really, right? I heard they can get nasty, though.
Yeah.
Because offensive linemen, the perception is y'all more nicer guys, easier going.
Try to hit you in your neck, all tight and stuff.
I'd rather hit somebody in the face. You know what I mean?
You trying to listen in case the quarterback change it up?
No, I'm trying to get the signal now in the league. We in a huddle, but Ohio State, I'm trying to get the signal from the side. I'm breathing. Yeah, you ain't trying to talk, Pearson. Hey, tag. I'm doing a call. I talk to my guard. I just ignored it. Boom.
You trying to get a guy to motivate you.
I was trying to rap to Tom Brady so much. I'm like, Tom, what's good? Like, he getting the play. So I'm like, Tom, what up? You good? What's up with you? Like, you know. And he might give you one little, and then he just back. You know, like, he like, who is it? Like, what's going on? Aaron Rodgers, though.
He'll chirp back with
he
you?
Will talk.
You can see
I'm
him
talking
on
about
TV.
before the play, like Chase,
come,
blah, 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 blah. Blue. Like, he would chirp with you.
Oh, he'll say, like, Chase, what's up?
In the
On the
cage.
cadence, oh, that's hard.
So then when they threw a fake screen on me, and I tipped it, almost caught it, and then I looked at him like this, and then he gave me a little smile.
Oh, God.
So I love
you want somebody to chirp back at you?
Yeah, it helped get me going, keep me going, too.
Well, when he started talking, I'm gonna be watching when y'all match up and see if Paris chirp back. Because I know I've been watching him.
I'm chirping.
From the minute the game started, he started chirping.
I'm chirping with everybody.
For sure. Appreciate y'all guys, man.
Pleasure, man.
Pleasure, man. Watch every snap you play.
Let's take a quick clip.
Did you play any cold games?
Just one.
What'd y'all play?
Played at Vandy, and that was.
That ain't even really cold.
That
ain't cold.
You said cold.
I thought he was about to say we played like Michigan State or something.
Nah. Okay, for a Florida
Tennessee
boy,
do get cold a little.
it was 20 degrees.
Oh, that's cold. Where you from, Anthony?
Originally from Miami, but I grew up in Gainesville.
We were just having this conversation, asked some other folks, what state produces the best college football players?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you who it was. It was Brian Branch and Will Anderson. So you know, they both from Georgia. So you know what they said.
Man, Georgia boys can't compare to Florida boys. Florida boys, we got it.
So you grew up in Gainesville?
Yes, sir.
So you always wanted to play for Florida?
Nah, I just wanted to go to college.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have a dream of which one you wanted to play at?
Nah, nobody in my family really went to college, so I was like, I gotta be the first one to do it. And I got offered from different schools, but I grew up in Gainesville. My family was there, my mom, my brother. So I was like, you know what? I'll just stay home.
What part of Virginia are you from?
Out in the country, man. If I told you, you wouldn't even know. The closest thing we got, as I'll say, is not too far from Tappahannock, where Chris Brown's from. That's our saving grace right
Up
there.
by Fairfax and all that.
Yeah, but even further east.
Even
It's out in the
further
sticks.
east.
Well, yeah.
Way out in the sticks.
It's out in the sticks.
Wow. So once you got to Baltimore, you immediately was like, I want to help people around me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, even though, like, I'm more from a more country type area, you know, down at Colonial Beach, Westmoreland County, when you had the opportunity to step into Baltimore and you see the kids in the city, it's like, man, you see yourself. You know, kids going through so many different things. A lot of it that they can't control. You know, they can't control their environment, can't control their family, can't control their schools, and a lot of things that are really out against them, to be completely honest. And so I saw them, and I dove right in. That's really why we live in Baltimore.
And you want to do what Torrey did, get in the community right away?
Definitely. I tried to do that a lot when I was in Gainesville. So, going to a new city, I feel like I'm going to try to do the same thing.
I want to ask you about, I know a lot of players stress the combine, right? It's like the most stressful point of their career up to that point. you went there and balled out. I mean, you went there and just put the world on notice. What was that experience like at the combine and then post the combine?
Honestly, the most stressful part for me was the interview process because not everybody knows much about me, so the questions could have been all over the place. The physical stuff like running, jumping, I've been doing that since I was a little kid. I love doing that stuff, so that was just fun for me. We wanted to go bomb the interview stuff, kill that, and then the rest of it, just go have fun out there.
Quarterback, that spot, one of the biggest priorities and focus is leading, the ability to lead.
Yeah.
How do you think you'll adjust to that on the NFL level? And then as a follow-up, any advice for him walking into a locker room with grown men, veteran, how he should be thinking about that?
I feel like just going in off rip and just showing them that I'm willing to work, I think that'll, help me, become more of a leader on the squad. I'm already a quarterback. They look at the quarterback to be the leader. So just going in, showing them that I'm going to work, I'm not going to jeopardize their job. I know they're not going to do it to me. So just being authentic in my work and just grinding, and then eventually I feel like it'll flow.
Yeah, I mean, following up on that, being picked gets you in the room.
For
right?
sure.
You're in the door, but your respect is going to be earned.
Right.
You're going to see so many vets, and they're all depending on you. And they may expect you to play or want you to play right away because literally their careers depend on you. I remember when I was a rookie in Baltimore, I walk in the locker room and, first of all, I was fanboy. You see Ray Lewis come by, I was almost nervous to speak to him. And I'm watching him, and he came straight to me like, hey, you're going to help us win the Super Bowl. We need one, and you're going to be a part of it. And so I think you're going to step into a locker room, they're going to embrace you, right? But the respect part, you go out there, you take care of business, work ethic-wise, just lead, be yourself, don't be fake, be authentic, be yourself, and everything will take care of itself.
When was the moment, specifically in college, where you was like, I got this, I can play quarterback on this level, I got a shot to play in the NFL?
It didn't settle in until my freshman year. We played Oklahoma in the bowl game. I threw my first touchdown, and I rushed for maybe 80 yards a game. I'm like, okay,
I can do this. I can play in the league, exactly.
Yeah. But my first couple games in college, my first career pass in college was interception. But my first game, I got in. They were like, make sure you holding the ball right, because they're going to strip it. I'm like, man, I got this. I've been running the ball. Get out there, strip, fumble.
First drive?
First game.
First rush is a fumble, and your first pass is an interception.
Yeah.
The good news for you is you couldn't go any lower than that. You're like, threw an interception and a fumble. It's all up from here, right?
Those two games, set the standard low for me. And then the Oklahoma game, I'm like, hey, man, what's the worst I could do? I just went out there and played.
What's your advice for him, by the way, going into that first camp, when he started camp?
Man, similar to that, I had an awful start to my rookie camp. My number one advice to you would be man, it's the same game. Make sure you're studying, you're preparing, but know that you're going to make mistakes. But just come each and every day and never lose your confidence. Look in that mirror every single night and know who you are. Because if you ever lose that, you're gonna be in trouble. And I've been there. I did that, and it's not gonna be the first or last time where you have some slumps. You're like, dang, I'm pressing out of it, right? But just whenever you look in that mirror, man, just know you that dude.
For sure.
If I give you any advice, tuck it away, man. Tuck it away. First one. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Good luck with everything.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
I'm actually very excited to have both of you in this shop because I have a question. What state produces the best college?
Georgia, easily. We got dogs.
Not Florida.
Georgia is right now on fire, right? Honestly. Georgia's on fire, but it's usually Florida, Texas.
Texas got good football.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of Alabama fans.
They cool over there.
Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't cameras, he'd be like, hell no, no. You from close to where from, right? You went to
10
Sandy
minutes.
Springs, right?
I went to Sandy Creek.
Sandy Creek, Dutchtown. So
But
it's close.
we grew up playing rec league with each other.
Oh, did y'all? So y'all kind of went to Alabama together, huh?
Yes, sir.
Did you want to go to Alabama always, or would you just want to go to Georgia?
I want to go to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I just love Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah. That was my team growing
But
up.
what did you play in high school? Did you play safety?
Safety, corner.
Little offense too?
Yes, sir.
Can you imagine your mom drops you off, just play a little rec ball, you play against these two? Are you crazy?
You wanted to go, Oklahoma didn't offer you?
They did. They offered me. I went up to a visit, but like, it was too far.
Oh, it's far. How many places did you visit? Alabama?
About 5 schools, all SEC though.
All SEC?
We went to Tech.
Yeah, Tech too.
That was like our little.
Which Tech? Georgia Tech?
Yeah, Georgia Tech.
Oh, because it's at home.
Yeah, I was just like backyard. We ain't got nothing to do. Go down there and chill.
Little visit.
And something on the weekend and hang out. Yeah, exactly. But y'all knew y'all wasn't going there.
We had a whole bunch of like friends that go there. So we was just go hang out with them. They wanted to go there, so we was just like, we'll go chill with y'all.
When you went to Alabama, what position was you gonna play? They recruited you as a safety?
I came in there as a safety, but they put me as star.
And you got to make a lot of reads yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
And you can roam. Can the star kind of move around, or the coach is giving you, like, based on the call, you know where to go?
Based on the call, know where to go.
Got it. But everything I read about you said his football IQ is insane, they say. Did you have that going in, or you got that at Alabama?
I would say Alabama, like, you know, they helped me, you know, understand the game a lot better. But growing up, like, I was all over. Like,
You're always like that?
Yeah.
Is it a bunch of guys because a bunch of guys must y'all play with Alabama that's already in the league, right?
Yeah.
Y'all talk to them and they talking y'all how it's gonna go?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And what you most looking for about the NFL?
Just going against the guys who, like, you didn't seen, like, growing up.
Who you most excited to go against?
The receiver I'm excited to go against, well, he probably not gonna be.
Give me like 3 to 5. Give me like a couple names.
Oh, so don't let Mav set you up. They're gonna watch this.
No.
So just know.
I want to know.
It's a couple receivers.
Say it, man. You
But
got
I give you the quarterback I'm most excited to go against.
Who?
Probably either Trevor.
Oh, Trevor.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played him in high school and he was tough.
Oh yeah, he grew up around y'all too.
Yeah.
That's right. He was tough from day one, right? And Justin must be from where y'all from then too.
Yeah, he went to.
Yeah. I think Harrison.
Yeah.
That's like Roswell. That's where like Xavier McKinney. Like they all from the same spot.
Oh, got it. And what receivers?
Yeah, let that one go.
What quarterback you looking forward to sacking, my life?
I ain't gonna lie. It was Tom Brady, but he gone now. But
Who you want to get to the ground and like look at their face like I got you?
Aaron Rodgers. I just feel like when you sack a quarterback that you watch on TV, like Patrick Mahomes, I feel like that give you like a little confidence boost. You know what I'm saying? Like
if I was you, I would want to bring Patrick Mahomes to the ground and look at him in the face and don't even say nothing like, yeah, like I got your ass.
I'm here.
I'm
You feel
here.
me?
Like I'm looking at Patrick Mahomes on the ground. Who you want? You want Rodgers, Mahomes?
yeah, but I'm looking forward to go against all the QBs, like all of them.
I love that.
They got that juice.
That's dope. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.
I think we
Good luck with everything.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Of course.